So we look at the center city, our downtown area, as a living room of our city. And so if it's unkept, then that gives a bad impression. And so over time, everything deteriorates. And so what we have to do is we have to bring in an interior decorator and breathe new life into just like your living room. And so that essentially is what we're doing in downtown Rocky Mount. We're bringing life back to our center city, our downtown area.
So I think that's very important to have your entrance into the city to look good. There's also pride in the fact that we've accomplished something downtown.
Those accomplishments are nothing short of spectacular. In the first half of the 20th century, Rocky Mount's Douglas Block was the heart of a vibrant African-American business district. There were physicians, drugstores, restaurants, merchants, and movie theaters.
And so when I was growing up, this is the Booker T Theater that we attended. This is the downtown as we knew it, and so people are very proud of it.
Even when the Douglas Block fell into decay after a slow decline, visionary Rocky Mount citizens believed it could be made whole again.
The community has wanted Douglas Block to be revitalized for the last 25 years that I've been doing community economic development work. And so it's been a long process of the community having input.
When the recession was at its worst, Rocky Mount's plans for the Douglas Block finally came together.
It was a partnership between the City of Rocky Mount, the Rocky Mount Edgecombe CDC, the various banks that were at the table, new market tax credits, historic preservation, foundations, so it was very complex.
The $8 million project restored 6 buildings, creating space for new downtown businesses, professionals, and residents.
It's really been great. At this point, we have 85% of our space is leased up or occupied. The 8 apartments are all rented. Haven't had anybody to move out since they've been available to them. So one of the keys to deal with downtown development is to have housing so that people can live in that area, because it is a neighborhood. What we've seen in other communities like downtown Asheville, you got people living there, and it's a hustling, bustling place. We now see it in Raleigh. We're seeing it in other places. So Rocky Mount's the same way. And what we have now, we have people asking for apartments in the center city.
So it's very key to have human beings living downtown, socializing downtown, and I also say just having events downtown, because the Booker T Theater is a very popular place now, and there's a number of events here, and that also helps to draw people downtown to support the businesses here. As I walk down the street, there is a pediatrician, an attorney, a cosmetologist, a computer repair person, a young woman who started a bath and body shop, and she manufactures her own products.
And I know that this was a pharmacy. So to be a part of that renaissance, to see it come back to at least a glimmer of its old glory of what it used to be, I feel honored. It's a privilege to be a part of that renaissance. For me, it is. Yeah.
Thank you for calling We Cure Pediatrics.
Decades after the last African-American physician left the Douglas Block, pediatrician Dr. Sharon Romney brings a sense of history to her medical practice.
I actually feel that we are actually standing on the shoulders of those individuals, and I feel honored to actually be in the site. And I actually sometimes feel their spirit within this place. To actually be able to affect such good change in the community is just awesome.
Thelonious Monk, the great jazz pianist and composer, was born just 5 blocks away. The pride washing over the Douglas block stands to transform the rest of downtown Rocky Mount.
And so if we can do it on this block, we can continue right on down Main Street, which is going through a makeover, and fill those buildings as well and bring people back to the center city. So that's an important thing that this block says to the rest of downtown. I'm very proud of what I see when I come down and see the businesses and see people walking around and a diversity of people. Our community is very diverse, and to see people walking from the banks over to the Douglas block to eat or to go to the bath shop, that's exciting to see people come into the Booker T, which I think is our signature building for the block, to come in here and to view a movie or to have jazz or whatever. That's exciting, and that's to me says it's a renewal for our community. It's a good place to come together.